said yes. He said I could use his song. He was very nice. He told me they were not fracking in England at the time. And 2 years later, he wrote back to me and said, they've started fracking here. Can I use your version of my song with new lyrics by me to protest it over here? And I said, no. And I said, yes. His song is called The World Turned Upside Down. My version is called The World Turned Inside Out. In Pennsylvania's green rolling hills, the peaceful so-called public forest falls to hydrofracking drills. The trees come crashing down, the wells grow tall, as if to say this land's not your land after all. Meanwhile in Harrisburg, behind closed doors, gas company lobbyists tell Congress how to write the fracking law so that the people's rights do not impede in any way the flow of politics and greed. Through legal bribery, they buy the votes to guarantee their legislation gets rammed down the people's throats. And while the Commonwealth goes up for sale, it's a cluster frack in the Marcellus Shale. Down go the chemicals, up comes the gas. Up goes another politician's empty-headed to his ass. Down come the regulations meant to protect. Here come exactly the results you would expect. 11 earthquakes, Youngstown 1 year. It shouldn't take a fracking scientist to spot a bad idea. Their propaganda calls fracking safe. The BP oil spill reminds us what's at stake. From the Gulf of Mexico to Prince William Sound, we've seen the consequences when the ship of fools is run aground. And if you don't believe we'll have our turn, might I remind you that tonight Centralia burns. So make your choice now, but do think twice. And please remember, Pennsylvania isn't yours to sacrifice to corporate profits, to short-term gain, at the expense of those unborn and yet unnamed. I choose clean energy, I choose clean air, I choose a future for my children and a government that's fair. I choose the common good for our commonwealth. I choose these companies can go and frack themselves. Let us take courage, let them take care. This earth was made a common treasury for everyone to share. All things in common, all people one. Now let's take back our government and shut them down.